Claim the amazing Taylor Swift with I Am. Today I wanted to share with you how I use the I Am technique to claim all of the amazingness I see in Taylor Swift, because recently she was out here in Australia. She had her concerts in both Melbourne and Sydney. I didn't go, but when she was out here, she just like completely consumed the consciousness of this country. Like, it was just Taylor Swift mania across the board, and all the media were covering her. And so of course I'm always looking to my reality as reflections and working with law of assumption in terms of what my reality is doing. And so I thought, well, hey, Taylor Swift is very much in my reality at a distance, so let's use the I Am technique and let's harness some of that amazing energy. So today I wanted to share with you what I did so that you can do it too, and you don't have to do it with Taylor Swift if that doesn't float your boat. You can do this with anyone you admire and look up to. So that's what we're doing today. My name is Hedley Derenzie, and this channel is all about simplifying the amazing law of assumption teachings and making them as practical as possible so that you can apply them to your reality and get results fast. If you'd like to know more about me or my offerings, including one-to-one law of assumption coaching, or my self-concept course, I Am the One, or my book, I Am Money, Assume a New Story and Enjoy More Money, you will find all of those details in the box below this video or at my website, youaretheone.com.au. I want to thank you all so much for meeting me with such love and compassion on my last video that I posted last week, a personal update on my specific reflection. I was so nervous about posting that video. And on the Monday morning when I knew it had uploaded, I was so like freaked out about reading the comments, and I kind of put it off for a little while. And then finally I'm like, okay, I can do it. And then I read the comments and I was just so blown away by your love and compassion for my story, and also how it helped some of you with understanding your story more. And that just made me so happy. I mean, that is why I do this work. And in particular, that's why I share any story about myself, is because I'm hoping that it will help others in some way. So I was just so grateful for your response to that video. I really appreciate it. And it just, yeah, it made me feel all warm and fuzzy. So thank you. So today I wanted to do something a little bit lighter. And I thought, what better than to take the I Am technique and apply it to the amazing Taylor Swift, who was recently in Australia and just completely consumed this country. And even if you didn't go to the concerts, there's no way you could have avoided Taylor mania. It was just everywhere. All the media outlets were covering her. And not only that, I mean, the news stories were so uplifting and so positive, and all the video footage of everyone going to the concerts, and they're all dressed up in costumes and they've got their friendship bracelets. And I was just watching this on the periphery going, wow, how is it that one person, and I know she has an amazing team and an incredible support structure and, you know, a lot of people on tour with her helping to create this atmosphere. But essentially, you know, I mean, this comes from Taylor. She's the one who's driving this and putting this concert together, which is going around the world and is already the biggest concert in the history of the world, and has surpassed the $1 billion, like she's surpassed the $1 billion mark, and she just keeps going. Like, the more successful she becomes, the harder she works and the more money she makes. I mean, this woman is an absolute powerhouse. And probably up until this tour, I was just somebody who was like, oh yeah, Taylor Swift, I like some of her songs, she's really talented, and that was about it. But then when she came out and I got to see the impact that she has and the joy and happiness that she creates with her concerts and just with her presence, I was like, whoa. Prior to law of assumption, I would have just been looking at my reality as, oh wow, isn't that amazing? But now that I'm working with these teachings, and now of course I know who I am, anything in my reality is a reflection of something within me. So here I am looking out at this phenomenal powerhouse of a woman going, okay, well, she's in my reality, therefore there's something for me to claim within myself. So I use I Am with absolutely everything. And I wanted to take you through what I did so that you can do it too and experience and harness the amazing energy of Taylor Swift, because whatever you're seeing in Taylor Swift or anybody must first exist within you, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see it. And let's not forget, everyone is you pushed out reflecting you back, meaning everyone is an aspect of you pushed out, solidified in human form, reflecting those aspects back to you. So what we do when we look out into reality is we tend to look at reality in third person. That is a very natural part of reality and the experience in reality. We forget who we are, we forget first person, I am, which is the one who is having the experience, and then our awareness shifts into out there, third person, which is he, she, they, it. So when it comes to Taylor Swift or anybody, I mean, you can apply this to absolutely anyone in your reality who you admire. We see them in third person. So she is. And what we tend to do is we remain at third person. She is amazing. She is incredible. She's infinitely talented. She's doing all these amazing things. She's infinitely wealthy. She's a billionaire. Now, as long as you remain at third person, you remain in observation of reality. It's like you're at a movie, you're in the audience and you're looking at the movie, and then you leave the movie and that's it. That's the end of the movie. If you know law of assumption and you know I am, that's not where this story stops. That's the beginning of the story that you are claiming for yourself using I am. And that's what starts to make reality and your life a lot more fun, because rather than just observing all these amazing characters in your reality, you're actually claiming what you're seeing within them. And then you can have that experience for yourself in some way that is unique to you. So even though I have no desire to be a pop star or even a billionaire, I actually don't have any desire to be any of that or even that kind of famous. What I'm doing is I'm looking at the qualities in Taylor that I find admirable, that I think are amazing, and I'm listing them down in third person. So don't take this list as your list. I want you to do this for yourself, but the way you do it is she is. So you look at somebody like Taylor Swift or pick somebody else that you admire who's at the top of their game doing amazing things and just apply this activity to that. So I'll take you through the list that I created, and we always start in third person. She is amazingly talented. She's a super savvy businesswoman. She's at the top of her game. She's a billionaire. She's inspirational. She brings joy and happiness to millions of people. She has an incredible support team. She's influential on a global level. She's highly prolific. She has an infinite belief and faith in herself and her abilities. So that's the list that I made. Now that's actually where most people stop when they're observing their reality. They observe things in third person and then just move on. And we are essentially missing opportunities to remember who we are and to wake up to the potentials that exist within all of us. I can't see this in Taylor if these qualities don't exist within me, but as long as I'm only observing them as third person, they remain outside of my awareness, and then they remain outside of my ability to have that experience in this third dimensional realm. Now, as I said, I have no desire to be a pop star. So by me claiming these qualities with I am, doesn't mean I'm going to turn into Taylor Swift. It means that those qualities can be unfolded within me in my own unique way that's unique to Hedley Derenzie. And that's what makes this really fun, because I don't know how that is going to unfold. But I first have to claim these qualities within myself first before they can unfold. And the way we do that is in first person, present tense, with I am. So I'm going to show you this next list. So all we're doing here is we're just putting I am in front of those statements. I am amazingly talented. I am a super savvy businesswoman. I am at the top of my game. I am infinitely wealthy. Now, because I have no desire to be a billionaire, I just put I am infinitely wealthy, because that can kind of mean anything. I am inspirational. I am bringing joy and happiness to millions of people. I am supported by an incredible support team. I'm influential on a global level. I am highly prolific, and I am having infinite belief and faith in myself and my abilities. And that is all I do, is I just claim what I'm seeing out there with I am, and I bring it in, and then I let reality do whatever it does in order for those qualities to manifest in physical form and be reflected back. So that's all you do. It's super simple. And then you maintain your awareness on that list. So if you're doing self-concept work each day, you would just add this to your self-concept. I just continue to remind myself of that at least once a day. You can do it as many times as you like, but that just feels good. I like it. And then I get on with my day. But I will continue to affirm that story because I like that story. It sounds like a great story. It sounds like a fun experience to have. Why not? I have no attachment to how it comes into play or when it comes into play. That is outside of my control. I'm not interested in focusing on that. I just focus my attention on what I know to be true, which is I am is the cause of my reality. And whatever I'm doing with it must be projected out into reality and reflected back to me in the form of situations, circumstances, and events and other people. So have a go, experiment with it, have fun with it. This is a little bit of a light-hearted one, so enjoy yourself. You don't have to use Taylor, just anybody who you admire, use it, because for you to see something in somebody else means that quality must exist within you first, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see it in them. Have fun with it, report your success back as always. Please remember, you are the amazing creators of your reality. You are the superstars of your show. You are the producer, the writer, the director, and the actor in your movie. What you assume to be true will be so. So assume the best for you, assume the best for everyone in your movie too, and you will have an amazing life. This is my wish, my vision, and my prayer for you and for me too. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.